Welcome to our office.
Oh, hello there.
Hello there. I guess this is the first time we're showing off the office. Say hi, fool.
Hi, fool.
There's our beautiful Christmas tree. So today we're doing our Christmas special. For all of you. Look at Flame over there checking the mythic world first.
Hey.
While setting up some shit. See, it's all Christmassy vibe right here. Look at little tree right there.
It's beginning to fill up. Oh, 99K, let's go.
1K until 100,000 subscribers. So, is everybody ready to meet the team? Look how cool is that?
Happy holidays, everybody! Merry Christmas to those who celebrate Christmas, but it is happening.
Hold on, I want to say some Merry Christmas. Make room. The thing is, I want to wish you the best holidays you can possibly have.
Wait, come on. We're a team, man. Come on, we got
What
this
is
together.
this?
No
What is
I
this?
in team. What? Well, we all want to wish you. Hold up, we have somebody else.
Wait, there's something like.
Where's the button?
There's a button here.
Ah!
What about me? I want to say Merry Christmas too.
Oh my god.
Everybody wants to wish you a Merry Christmas, but hey, this is the first time you're gonna be able to actually meet the whole of us. So you can see there's four.
Hold on. It's okay.
Oh, you're gonna meet all of us, the entire Marcelian&Online team, with everybody that you may or may not have heard of. And
Let's start it
everybody?
off. Let's start it off with the newest addition to the team.
The newest add-on.
Our crown jewel of the team. Who are you? Tell us.
I'm Mochi.
Yes, guys, this is Mochi. Oh, I'm sorry, man. So, guys, you probably heard about Mochi in our Discord or in our Twitch streams and stuff. Mochi is our lovely community manager, but she will talk about that in a second. Let's make the proper presentations for everybody. So that is Mochi on our left or right side. I don't know, because I'm confused right now. Now, the next person.
The next new
well, we're not sure it's a person yet. We'll see. It's
Mad.
and he does look mad, doesn't he? Yeah. His name represents him.
Exactly.
Matt is one of our editors. We'll get to that in a second. And who this?
I am.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it, man. Say who you are. Say to the good people of the.
All right, Papa. I am Flame. I'm not anybody's son except for my real dad, who's not here because he's with my real mom, who is also not here. I am Flame. I am not Marcelian, but hey, I'm usually the guy that you see in most of the stuff.
Man. We'll get to that.
But that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. Quieton, papa. And I am Marcelian. All right. There's no more discussions on this. This is Flame. This is Marcelian. This is Matt, and that is Mochi over there. Okay. So this is the team. Now we're doing this Christmas special. I think it's pretty appropriate to not do any class guides or serious stuff. I don't know, your tier lists and whatever on Cooldown Weekly WoW show. This is more, I would say, humane, and we want to get a little bit of a chance to connect with you all, so you get to know us a little better. Why the fuck you do all that shit, man? Why do you have to
Go
ruin
on, man.
it,
Don't-
the spirit of Christmas?
Don't let me ruin it, man.
All right, you can see he's an elf right now. So. Let's get to Mochi first. All right, Mochi, tell us a little bit, or tell the good people of YouTubes what it is that you do for Marcelian&Online and what has been the journey so far.
I think it happened around the beginning of this year that I discovered you guys.
Yep, I think it was February or March or April.
Or January.
No, it wasn't January.
No, I know that I joined the stream around January because I saw the class guides and I needed to learn how to play Fire Mage.
Oh yeah, baby.
And the guys really helped me, and then I found out that you guys were streaming and I kind of sticked around.
Yep.
And then I got debated to go to Horde. And since then, I'm still playing on Horde.
Yeah.
And
Look,
over
dog.
the months, I became a mod on Twitch because I was very active and helping people. Then an admin on the Discord, and I'm the community manager.
The rest is history.
Yes, and also, guys, you have to remember, like, when we have physical giveaways, I have to mention this. Mochi is in charge and did a wonderful job, as everybody. I think everybody got their packages. Some people
I think
that
so
live
too, yeah.
maybe too far away because of travel time they didn't get it, but everybody got it safe and intact. And we have to mention that, right? Because if we would have started sending out shit from where we live, let me tell you, apart
I
from
wouldn't have left the post office.
no, but seriously, it would have taken like probably 2 years for the packages to arrive, and it would cost like 10 times more. So gotta give love to Mochi for
thank
all
you,
the wonderful
Mochi.
work she's done so far, and many more ahead. I also like to mention that Mochi has shortly after discovering us, I guess, she became a Patreon, then a Twitch sub also, so she was supporting the shit out of the content while also being super helpful in the Discord, people asking questions regarding classes, add-ons, and all of that stuff. So yeah, well, but Mochi, one more thing. So Mochi, tell the good people of YouTube's what do you do as a community manager for Marcelian&Online?
Managing the community.
Managing the community, yes, which contains talking to people in the community, helping them out whenever they need something. I welcome new Patreons. I do YouTube comments, I answer them.
And that's important.
And some social media stuff from time to time.
Yep. Well, the thing is, guys, if you didn't know, we all answer the comments, but you know, you'll also have some Mochi replies there. Usually her replies are really nice and diplomatic, right? You're probably gonna notice, and ours aren't always like that.
Mine is kind of like on the other edge where YouTube sometimes deletes the replies.
Can you imagine? YouTube
Marcin is
deleting
like
the
a healthy
comments?
balance in the middle.
But there's me, hi!
It's been wonderful having Mochi so far. It's been a huge help to us, and you know, at some point you cannot really manage everything that's happening on all the platforms, so we cannot be more grateful. Are grateful enough for having Mochi.
Thank you, Mochi.
Mochi, appreciate it. Thank you. All right, now let's talk about this here bum.
Yeah.
We're joking. We're joking. Don't be mad. We're testing the madness here.
I'm mad already.
I mean, you can see he has the 5 o'clock shadow, the nice iron shirt, and everything.
He's he's the most
the pretty boy of the group.
the well dressed.
If we were NSYNC, he would be on the lead vocalist.
He would be Justin Timberlake, and we'll be the dancers.
Yeah.
But hey, let's let him talk. All right, tell us what you do here, man. What was the journey for you, and what do you do?
The journey for me, well, it's quite a long story, but like to keep it shorter,
And
I would
sweet.
say I'm a very hardworking guy, and they are very hardworking guys. We met
sometimes
and we
hardly work.
decided to raise an empire together, pretty much.
That's the empire
Yeah.
of Marcelian&Online, and we will rule with mercy.
With
We're
mercy.
gonna erect it to glory.
My main goal here, my main role, is to actually edit stuff and drive them around the city when they need to purchase shit.
We call him Wheels.
I'm the taxi driver, pretty much. Yeah.
Nah, okay, don't
Okay, I
don't
overdid
minimize it. Don't know, but come on. I mean, Matt has been also a super huge help, especially because he started, I believe, last summer when we were doing alpha coverage on classes and stuff, and we kind of got a little bit overworked with the stuff. Plus, we wanted to do the podcast, right? We couldn't have done the podcast without Matt's help. Like,
He's
with
the
him.
reason we have Mocast.
Yeah, he chipped in and helped a lot with the pre-editing at first, and then slowly but surely became much more acquainted with the practices here. And now he's full-time editing stuff, which you will shortly see. I mean, he's also on a project of his own, 100%. Well, we all chip in. Obviously, we're a team, right? We're a team. God damn it, we're a team.
And you're gonna see it, and we're gonna let you know which one it is.
Yeah, but he's been a blessing also for the channel, and there's a lot of good things to come. Flame, what the fuck did you do?
Oh shit! It was so quick. What a segue. Well, I am pretty much the face in most of the videos. I do the streaming bits on Twitch, which you can find.
Twitch.tv/Marcelian&Online. There's no plug. Carry on.
When it comes to the videos, which are mostly class guides at the moment, I handle the research, the communication with all the Discord admins and theory crafters, so we can get all that information nice and juicy, nice and fresh.
Yep.
I do the scripting bits and recording most of the footage. It used to be all of the footage, but right now we have Matt that helps us out. We have people from our little community that can help us with footage.
Yeah, we have Cabal and Stan and Minecraft and Ace
Yeah.
and Mochi too.
Yeah.
You know, people help out with footage for certain specs and classes. That's always good. Part of the
Yeah.
team. Yeah.
And I dabble my hands in the community whenever I can, answer the comments, interact with you, dear people on the Discord. And that's about it. Pretty easy life. What can I say? I don't know.
That's about it.
Crazy life.
Yeah, he lives. You can see he lives to the edge, right? He's like, you know, these extremes fellas.
Yeah.
Well, I do a lot of sound processing and graphic animations. It's the best thing I love. I do the thumbnails, the SEO, the titles, all of that. So if you think something is clickbaity, you can blame me for it. Hey, that's how YouTube works. Don't blame me, you know, blame them. They really want those clicks, okay? But we try as much as possible to not go too far with that shit. We just, you know, try to get into the rhythm of the YouTube things.
Just play the game, you know?
I also do a couple of class guides on my own with the research and stuff. I usually did the Red Paladins and I think the Havoc at some point.
You did the Havoc.
I did a lot in BFA for especially the first patches, but now I'm focusing on Feral.
And Druid, he's gonna be a bear.
Yes, that's the plan in the future. But that's pretty much what we do here. Obviously, we go briefly into these things. If you're curious on more, you can always type it out in the comments. We love to start a conversation regarding this if you're interested, obviously. But this video is a Christmas special,
Yeah, man,
and
the
I
holiday
want to
spirit.
talk about Christmas. Do you want to talk about Christmas?
I want to talk about Christmas.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
So I think the best way to get a little bit into the Christmas vibe, because today is the 25th of December, I think it would be for the best to talk about something that has been really ingrained in our memories as, I don't know, a very special Christmas moment from our lives or whatever. Let's start it off with Mochi. So Mochi.
Mochi's there though.
Mochi's
So yeah, Mochi. Looking at Mochi right now. So Mochi, can you share with us a beautiful, or I don't know, heartwarming, or something that really was ingrained in your memory regarding Christmas?
Well, yes. I have an older brother who was sent out to the army. How do they call that? That you have to go.
Yeah, the mandatory army training years. Something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So I didn't see him for like a year, and I'm very close with my older brother. And I was actually like really sad on Christmas Day because he wasn't there, and normally we would like do games and whatnot.
Yep.
And suddenly during Christmas dinner he showed up, being all wrapped up with a PlayStation 1 for me.
Oh, a better way than with a game.
That's the best. That's the best.
Yeah. Video.
Yeah, and that was actually the best one apart from snow on Christmas Day, which is for me very, very special because the weather conditions aren't that cold here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's amazing.
That's pretty cool, man.
Anything that has to do with Christmas and video games for us, I believe.
If you can match them together,
Yeah, should
what
be-
more can you want?
Should be good. Well, Christmas and games, because maybe not all of the people had, some, games for Christmas. Yeah, okay.
I was
you go.
poor, man. I played with like Legos.
Legos? That's not a poor man's toy, my friend. You should
Well,
have
it
said
was
like
when you had like
sticks.
10 total blocks.
But thank you very much for sharing that, Mochi. That's awesome. I mean,
It's really nice.
I can relate a bit, but I'll get to it on my part of the story. Flame, well, can you tell us?
Okay.
Tell us about that banana bread, huh?
I didn't. Yeah. See, the thing is, I didn't used to like Christmas or believe in Christmas, but like what happened was this one Christmas it was like super snowy, like one of those early 90s snows.
The 90s snows were the best.
Oh man, and we were at the house, but everybody was like sleeping, right? So I just heard a bump in the roof, and a fall on the ground, and so I went outside.
Get
man.
the fuck out.
Yeah, and then like in the big palace, no, there was Santa
Was
there,
it
man.
Santa? Did
Yeah,
you
but
see a movie?
but he was like he had to pass on because he kind of died. So I took his clothes.
Dude, that's a movie. What the fuck? Come on, man. You're talking about the Santa Claus movie.
No, really. But it's one of the fondest memories I have about Christmas, and kind of symbolizes what Christmas means to me. Is I was little and it was a lot of snow. It was like one of those, I don't know, 3 feet deep snows outside.
The best.
When it's like evening and you have the street lamps
Yeah.
lit out and you see like the heavy snow
Yeah,
falling
and
down.
it's all whitey. Like everything is so lit up.
It's like kind of bright outside because of all the snow. And I know my mom was cooking. I think it's called the banana bread or sweet bread. It's
Sweet bread.
Kozonak
It doesn't
for us.
have any banana in it.
Yeah, and I think banana bread because of the shape. I don't know. But it's something that you make with, it's kind of like a bread, but it's sweet. It has cocoa, has nuts, it has other things on it,
nuts.
and I think is.
Banana nuts? Where are we going with this?
Ah.
Carry on.
And me, my sister, and my dad were in the living room, and it was like the lights were off, and you could see the entire living room was lit up by the Christmas tree with all the little lights and all the little colors. And we were watching a movie. I don't know if it was Home Alone or it was a Christmas movie, and we were all snuggled up in the bed because it was like cold outside. And my mom came into the living room with like a big plate of that sweet bread, whatever, and it was like all warm and steamy. It's like how you take like a cake from the oven.
This is like the best way to get it and get the steam
And
out of
it was like a big mug of milk, and that I remember we sat and we ate sweet bread, drank milk, and watched the family movie together, and it was really nice because like it was very cozy. And for me, that's kind of what Christmas is all about, sharing that feeling with everybody.
I can almost smell that sweet bread right now.
Yeah, I'm a bit hungry now.
Oh, well, since you're hungry, man, how about you satisfy that?
Well, I'm hungry for words.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
There's a way, man. There's a way.
All right, Matt.
Well, while he was lying about his experience at first, I just remembered that when we were young, my grandpa used to dress as Santa Claus, and that was like the biggest gift of us.
really?
Like, for real, man.
But did he have the white beard? And
Yeah,
stuff?
And the belly?
He got the full costume. Yeah, that was natural.
He didn't need a costume for that.
Yeah, exactly. But he got a full costume with the beard and the hair and the hat and everything, and he came in with a bag on his back,
as they do.
with obviously with all the gifts for everybody. Like he gathered the gifts from the whole family, and he just put them there.
That's
and then
perfect.
He smashed the bag in the middle of the room and just
Fight for
all
it,
them-
bitches.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Hunger Games.
And every gift had a name on it, and everybody was like eager to see where his name was or
that's
their
so
name
cool.
was.
That
was
excitement, right?
Yeah, the excitement and everything. That was beautiful, man. That's I think that's one of the most heartwarming experiences that I remember from the childhood.
How do we replicate that?
Santa Claus uniting
Yeah, that's-
everybody around the world.
You don't do that anymore. I don't know. People don't do this anymore.
I feel like
don't see
no,
that anymore.
Christmas is like more of a state of mind, a spiritual state. You can
exactly.
keep it inside all year round, but it really goes off during the holidays because everything is amplified. Shut up, you sexual.
What is
horny hog.
I wasn't even thinking about that, man.
Yeah, of course. You had that
Yeah, you're a pervert. Just
perverted
accept it,
smile.
man. Just accept it.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna finish it off with what I felt was always like something that I wish it can happen again with the snow. First of all, I can totally relate with what Mochi was saying and Flame as well regarding the snow. It's a really big part of Christmas. Being a little bit cold outside, being really dressed up and all of that. And for me, like the biggest thing about Christmas was like New Year's Eve, Jesus. Christmas Eve morning, all the kids go outside, and you bring out their sleighs and stuff, play all day long. Then the evening comes around, it gets a little bit dark. Everybody gets inside, and it's that feeling when you go inside when after you were outside, it was really cold and was snowing, and you play with snow all around. You get inside, it's super warm. You can smell the sweet bread and the other cuisine things they do for Christmas. I guess
Mostly pork shit.
yeah, it's a wonderful feeling. And I know, like when we got inside, we started rehearsing carols. Because we would take all the kids from the neighborhood, like big groups of 3 or 4 kids, and we go caroling in the neighborhood. And that was so cool because it was again an experience like you wouldn't play in the snow, but you would walk all the streets and carol, and then when you finish, like after 2 or 3 hours, you would get home with some money, sometimes, you know, some sweets or whatever. That wasn't
Some
important.
nuts.
Nuts, yeah, apples. It was tradition for some, and we never, like, we were never pissed off. Like, oh man, they give us all of these apples. No, it was cool. It was the feeling that you were going into a brand new home. People would let you in, you would sing, and you would see, like, you know, the smiles on their faces or whatever. So we get back home after that 3 hours, and then you get into your pajamas. You go into, like, you know, watching a Christmas movie or something, a couple of Christmas movies, listen to carols and all of that, and obviously you go to bed expecting, you know, Santa Claus to
Oh my
come,
God.
right?
Were you able to even sleep? I would wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Well, that's the thing, because one year, my pops used to work abroad, right? So for the most of the year, he wasn't around. But he would always come during the holidays. And in one year, he came at night during Christmas Eve. And he also brought a Super Nintendo. That's why, you know, when Mochi told me about the PlayStation, I was like, man, that was so cool. Because it was like one of the best Christmases ever. Man, I didn't even know what the fuck was that. It was a big box and shit, and it had Killer Instinct on the box, by the way. I was like, man, this is some badass. It's a fighting game. Man. Shut up. And it's not even gory, right? It's like, yeah.
Nah, I'm kidding.
But yeah, this is I listen, guys. It may sound cliche, I know. Like all these stories, you can probably hear them on a million different places from a million different people. That's not what's important. Like we're trying to be like, I don't know. At least I am. I cannot vouch for him. Maybe him. It's 100% sincere. We could have gone all out because you just start off with the fucking Santa Claus movie, man. he found Santa Claus.
You
dead.
don't know what's in my heart, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But at the end of the day, as I've said, Christmas is like a special feeling, and on my state, a spiritual state you keep inside.
Yeah, that's for me as well, man. Like the feeling of that one period of year, everybody just takes a break from whatever they're doing in their daily lives, and everybody celebrates. Well, at least in our culture, everybody celebrates Christmas. It's about getting together with the family, and obviously it's not the gift, not exactly the gifts, but the feeling of giving something, like taking something that you have and share it with everybody else. It doesn't have to be like a wrapped present. It can be anything that you want. It can be food. You can bring people to your table. And especially in the latest years, we also had a tradition that we would meet at my grandma's. We all had a big family, family breakfast with lunch and stuff like that. So it was all about connecting with the people that you love and just letting go of bad feelings, bad thoughts, whatever accumulated over the year. Just letting all that go and just embracing the love and the good vibes and all that Christmassy spirit.
Yeah.
That's what, for me, that's what Christmas is.
I can also add to that for a couple of Christmases, I actually played a lot of WoW, and I know like the Feast of the Wintervale thing is going on right now. There was a couple of moments actually. I think Mochi can relate to this because in Cataclysm, when Cataclysm launched, that was around Christmas. And I know that Christmas Eve, once everybody went to sleep and whatever, I logged into WoW, caught up with Mochi and a couple of other buds, and we started doing arenas all night. And it was one of the best Christmases ever because, the lights were all shut down. I had all of the Christmas lights around and just playing arenas all the time. And you remember like last year when we rolled the sleigh to Overmar?
And they had the Legion little snowball. Everybody was in that snowball.
Yeah, man, that's the thing, right? You can also,
Snow globe.
You can also link World of Warcraft, especially like with our community. We can link World of Warcraft to Christmas, no problem.
Because it's all about connecting with people that WoW kind of gives a similar feeling that Christmas does, because even if you're like in one place of the world in Christmas, everybody's celebrating and you can kind of feel like you're connected. But the same with WoW, right? We're all connected through this one game that we all just play over the world. And that nerd over there that's doing more damage than you is also sitting at the keyboard, maybe with a little hot cocoa, maybe with a little bit sweet bread.
Listening to some carols.
Oh yeah. So it's a nice feeling of connection and being a part of a community that's bigger, so you kind of don't feel as alone. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, plus it's a game. And for us, World of Warcraft players, at least, having some sort of game playing or whatever, linked with Christmas is pretty natural, right?
Yeah.
So that's what it is. Hey Mochi, did you ever play World of Warcraft on Christmas, or are you planning to? I know I am planning to log in at some point.
Yeah, I need the loot, man.
I mean, I always log in there during Feast of Winterfell because I just like to see the vibe around there, like the atmosphere.
All right, well, we shall do
Where
it
people
together.
are just running around to get their presents and in the sleigh and stuff.
It's so cool. Man, I love that sleigh ride.
Did they
Yeah.
have that stuff in Ventia right now? Like, yo, all Christmassy stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Only in Ventir?
I don't know. I think every covenant has a thing.
I
now
didn't see
and
shit in
different-
Ardenweald though.
No, me neither.
It's there's like guirlande. I don't know how you call that shit.
Yeah, it's garlands. Cambridge boy. Yeah, I scored them all, didn't I? Well, this was pretty much it for our Christmas special. Again, if you were expecting something else, this is where we try to put out how much Christmas means to us, because it's a really big thing for all of us here. And that being said, we want to wish you the happiest holiday season
Of all.
Well, not everybody celebrates Christmas or whatever. It may be called in a different way, or it may not be there altogether. Hey, at least this period of the year, just, chill out, take it easy, be a little bit more understanding, more tolerant. It helps out in the long run. Want to add to this something, guys?
Well, that's
Just spread love and receive
pretty
love.
much
That's
it.
all
Just the
about
good vibes, just the nice feelings. Just hang out with your family, hang out with your loved ones, spread the joy. Maybe give a little something back.
Or hang out with your guild, whatever works.
Or the guild, yeah.
Okay. Mochi, would you like to add something to this, or?
I just want to wish everyone a lovely and happy holidays.
Hey, there you go. Couldn't have said it better myself. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
See you next year.
Bye.
Not next year, you fool. We have
That's
more
fine, man.
videos.